After more than 2 decades of helping save the lives of others, an Evansville woman found herself in need of a life-saving gift. Leah Linscheid brings us her story only News 3.
You ready?
Walking through these doors is sometimes a step we take for granted. Maybe it was for Mary, too.
All right, Mary, we'll get your blood pressure today. How are you feeling?
Only ever here for those annual checkups.
It's 110/62.
She's much more accustomed to helping others get to the hospital.
I loved being on the EMS, yes.
2 decades of dedicated service to Evansville's emergency services. You could say helping people was her hobby.
I mean, it's one of the worst times of their lives when they're calling 911. And it's just nice to go, and they know me because I grew up here. So it was comforting for them to see me come in their door.
Until one morning, for maybe the first time, Mary needed her own help.
It was, I don't know, in the fall. I just didn't feel good. Couldn't walk, talk, and breathe at the same time. Went to the UW that day. They met me at the door with my little tag, took me in, and told me I was in heart failure.
So she had been, failing in the hospital. Despite the use of IV medications, we knew we had to do something more to help her.
Doctors at UW Health hooked Mary up to a pacemaker for months, forcing her to sit down and face just how sick she was.
And that's hard.
That's a perspective she wasn't used to.
That's hard because I'm used to doing for other people.
When the pacemaker wasn't enough to save Mary's life, this woman with so much heart found out she needed a new one.
So we started the workup for the heart transplant program, went through all the testing for that in April, and got put on the list then in the beginning of May. My little grandson, who's 5, him and my son prayed every night that Grandma would get a new heart.
Call it karma or something else, but after 22 years of helping others, it only took 1 month for Mary to find her heart.
On the 23rd of July, I was downtown at the restaurant with my son and daughter and my 2 grandsons, having supper, and I got a phone call.
She was very lucky to get a heart within few days, almost less than a month.
They told me that they had hardly ever gotten someone a heart when they're on their 1 month at the top of the list.
Okay, let's get you at your watts. 40?
Yep. 2 days after the surgery, I was out walking in the hallway, and it just dawned on me that, I'm back.
Fast forward a few weeks, and Mary's not only walking through the doors here,
10 minutes?
Yep.
She's bicycling.
When I went in, I really didn't know if I was going to come out. I really didn't know. Major surgery, and they're removing the heart and putting one in, and hopefully it starts.
Nearing the 6-month mark this holiday season, Mary's got so much more to be thankful for, starting with these steps she'll never take for granted again.
They asked me what I want for Christmas. I don't need anything. I got my life.
Leah Linscheid reporting there. We thank her for that. Mary stayed on with Evansville's EMS even after her heart transplant, only stepping down in October. She says she'll be able to spend more time with her family now. But that passion for helping others remains. Mary plans on volunteering in area schools in the near future. Nice story there.